OnlyFans is being shut down, as you guys can see on the screen. So, very bad people are taking advantage of people who are not of age on OnlyFans despite vows of safety. So, OnlyFans is being shut down. There is so much to go over, so much to cover, but there's a lot happening right now. There's a federal investigation, there's an IRS investigation, there's a Department of Justice investigation, actually, multiple Department of Justice investigations. Watch the end of the video to understand what the implications are of these investigations, why OnlyFans is going to be shut down very soon, and the potential fallout as a result of all of this that's happening. So, very bad people are exploiting people who are not of age on OnlyFools despite vows of safety. And journalists, for example, have documented 30 complaints in police and court records of people who are not of age being found in material in OnlyFools, documented from December 2019 to June 2024. This is very, very serious stuff. The Department of Justice is actually involved in all of this right now. But to make matters even worse for them, the IRS has actually opened criminal investigations into OnlyFans. So this is absolutely insane stuff that you're seeing right here. So, I mean, the Department of Justice is involved in this, and this actually comes from Forbes. So Forbes is actually reporting on this right now. And as you guys can see here, OnlyFans creators have been contacted in IRS criminal investigations, tax professionals say. OnlyFans content creators have recently been contacted in connection with a criminal tax investigation, according to multiple sources within the tax community. Over the last several days, peers of IRS special agents across the country descended on the homes and offices of OnlyFans personalities and their tax return preparers, delivering grand jury subpoenas. John Calvin, a Seattle tax defense attorney, told me special agents are members of the IRS Criminal Investigation Division, guys. Criminal investigation. This is not a civil investigation. This is not them simply trying to recover funds. This is them trying to put people in prison, which for more than a century has gone after tax fraud and other financial crimes. Recently, for example, it has been involved in the seizure of billions of hacked crypto. Grand jury subpoenas mean the Department of Justice is involved. So if there are grand jury subpoenas involved, then it automatically means the Department of Justice is involved. Traffic to OnlyFans, a subscription-based social media platform that often includes content for racy content, exploded during the events of 2020. OnlyFans reportedly grossed over $2.3 billion in 2020 alone. Its content creators have been increasingly well known for their eye-popping accumulations of wealth. It is no surprise that the IRS and the Department of Justice Tax Division has some questions for some of the highest grossing of the 1.6 million content creators. So the IRS criminal, this is where things get crazy. The IRS Criminal Investigation Division is going after OnlyFans and OnlyFans content creators, and then the Department of Justice Criminal Division and Tax Division is also going after OnlyFans. What they are doing here is, it looks like they're trying to use, I think it's the RICO Act or something like that. They're trying to use the same type of act that they used to take down Al Capone, right? To take down OnlyFans. So there's a ton of different things that they're doing there, but they're really covering they're really trying to cover their bases with this entire thing, so they can take them down. Right, so they're going after them from the criminal aspect of like tax evasion, but then they're also going after them. They're also going after them on the grounds of that they're putting young people at risk. That there's content on the platform that absolutely should not be on the platform. And don't forget that over 100 members of Congress demanded that the Department of Justice investigate OnlyFools and shut it down. And it's been ongoing for many, many years right now. So recently, the 30 cases I talked about earlier almost certainly understate the presence of content of people who should not be on the platform. Reuters used public record laws to obtain documents mentioning OnlyFans from more than 250 of the largest U.S. law enforcement agencies. This is crazy. While nearly half of the agencies provided records, many heavily redacted them or declined to disclose any cases involving people who are not of age, citing state laws to protect minor identities. Guys, this is crazy stuff. There's a lot of you who are like, it'll never be shut down. That's because you're on there. That's because you're on there. This is insane stuff. Kelly Blair, CEO of OnlyFans, speaks during the Axios BFD event in New York City, October 12th, 2023. This is crazy, guys. All right, this is insane stuff. The spokesperson said OnlyFans has had, has a spokesperson from OnlyFans says that they have rigorous safety controls and voluntary reports all suspected cases of material that should not be on the platform involving people of not of age. OnlyFans didn't respond to most Reuters questions about the cases in the story, including how the content material was able to evade its monitoring and whether it kept the revenue from accounts that involved people who are not of age. None of the cases involved criminal charges against the website or its parent company, Phoenix International. Reuters found no evidence that OnlyFans hasn't sued or held criminally liable for the content that's been found on this platform, according to a search of U.S. and international legal databases. So they are going, guys, the fact that they have not been held, that it has not happened yet, is very, very interesting. Okay. And if we look further into this, you can see that there are pimps on the platform. There are pimps on the platform who have been basically operating on the platform and bringing people not of age onto the platform and using them to make money. And for some people who are not of age, the bypassing age controls is a gateway to an alluring world. OnlyFans presents itself as a platform that provides unrivaled access to influencers, celebrities, and models, said Ellie Hansen, a clinical psychologist and researcher who focuses on preventing harm and reducing harm to young people. This is an attractive mix to many teens who are pulled into its world of commodified sex and unprepared for what it entails. Absolutely terrible. People love your video. In April 2021, a young person walked into the Boston Police Department to report that a volunteer high school football coach, almost twice his age, was selling content of them on OnlyFools. The details of the case comes from previously unreported court filings, including screenshots of messages between the two and an interview with the lead prosecutor on the case and a statement that the victim read out in court last December. This is crazy stuff, y'all. This is absolutely crazy stuff. Okay, so OnlyFans has been hit with accusations that it doesn't adequately protect young people. In 2021, the BBC detailed several cases of bad content on OnlyFools involving people who are not of age. In response, OnlyFools parent company Phoenix said it had closed accounts and found to have had content of people shouldn't be on there. The same year, 102 Republicans and Democratic members of the U.S. House of Representatives called on the Justice Department to investigate the content that was on OnlyFools, and the Justice Department told the lawmakers 3 months later that it couldn't confirm or deny it was investigating OnlyFools. Contacted recently, a Department of spokesperson declined to comment further, but we do know that they are actively investigating them because the IRS has issued grand jury subpoenas against content creators on the platform. So for them to do that, it means that the Department of Justice is involved. The Department of Justice Tax Evasion Division, as well as the criminal investigation division. And we know that when it comes to the IRS's criminal investigation department, the same department that took down Al Capone and people like him, is investigating OnlyFans, and they want to put these people in prison. So this is a very, very serious situation. The platform will likely be shut down within the coming years. What they're doing right now is they're getting all their ducks in a row. The people that created the platform, they're headed to jail. They need to be locked up for life. They should never get out because it's a terrible platform. It's really harming society. And it's going to take a little bit of time, but it is being shut down. It could be shut down anytime right now. We're just going to basically, you're going to see raids happening. Raids on because as you see, they already sent IRS criminal investigators to the homes, to the tax offices of people who are on the platform, many of the top earners, and they're just waiting on they're just gathering all the evidence that they need to go and basically raid the offices of OnlyFans, of the people who created OnlyFans, the company that created OnlyFans, and also freeze their assets, because they're definitely going to freeze their assets. And after they freeze their assets, it's kind of like It's basically a hell on earth situation. You're going to see these people trying to flee the country, go to other countries, go to Aruba, countries, the non-extradition countries. Like, these are some really bad dudes. And, you know, when they get to prison, they're not going to be treated very well in prison. So the future for these individuals is they're going to end up in jail, and the platform is going to be shut down. But it's going to take time to shut it down. They've been working on it for many years now. We know that Congress has been demanding that it be shut down, and the Department of Justice has been investigating it since at least 2021, but more likely it's been much longer than that. And they're actively working right now to gather as much evidence and get all their ducks in their row so they can take OnlyFans down like they're working to take down Diddy. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, subscribe to our newsletter for my personal thoughts, insights, and a free copy of my ebook, The Blueprint for Escaping the Rat Race. Click the link in the description to get your free copy of The Blueprint. What do you guys think regarding all of this? OnlyFans is being shut down. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, and walking away and chill.